Hi everyone, welcome to Downward Dog Rising. It's Tracy here. I'm going to bring you a Yin Yoga video for muscle recovery. So if you want to do a light workout today, this is perfect for you on a day that you need active rest for muscle recovery. So if you just want a light workout, then join me and let's do a light Yin Yoga workout. So let's begin. I'm going to first ask you to sit, cross ankles, and then I'm going to have you take a deep inhale and bring hands to heart center, setting intention on active rest, muscle recovery, and rejuvenation for the body so it can heal itself. One more deep inhale. Exhale, gently bring hands to heart, feeling grounded, feeling centered and balanced from within to without. We're going to start by placing one hand on our knee, palm face up, and then I'm just going to ask you to bring your other hand behind your head, and I want you to take 3 side reaches like this. Just inhale, stretch, reach in between those ribs. Let the air fill up your ribs, fill up your lungs, feel that stretch, and switch, palm face up, other hand behind head, and inhale. Feel the space between the ribs opening, those intercostals stretching. Inhale. Exhale, come back up. One more. Breathing in. Exhale, come right back up again. Excellent. Let's lift our shoulders, shrug them into ears, and release any tension out through your fingertips. So you're going to inhale, shrug shoulders in towards ears. Exhale, gently release tension through the fingertips. Inhale, shrug up. Exhale, release through fingertips. And again, inhale. Exhale. 3 more times, shrug into ears. Release the tension through the fingertips. 2 more times, shrug into ears. And 1 more time, shrug up. Exhale, softly release. Now extend one arm out by your side and ever so gently tilt opposite ear towards shoulder. So if left arm is straight, right ear towards right shoulder. Gently release the side of your neck. Breathing in. Breathing out, release any tension out of your mouth, out of your jaw, out of your forehead, your eyebrows, your facial muscles. Just release any tension. If you're gritting your teeth, release the tension. Slowly, we're going to bring head center. Now gently extend right arm by side, and then ever so gently tilt your left ear towards left shoulder. Just ever so gently stay here. Breathe into that right side of your neck. Breathing in, breathing out, release the tension, relax the facial muscles, the mouth, the jaw, the chin, the cheek, the eyebrows, your forehead, your eyes have a soft gaze. Soften your energy. And slowly return back center. Excellent. Next, what I'd like for you to do is slowly reach towards outside of knee, lift heart, and then just slowly reach this hand behind you on the mat. Just do a little rotation for your spine. Inhale, exhale. Little rotation for that middle spot right in between those 2 shoulder blades. Breathing in. Release, come back center, gently just gonna reach hand to knee, lift this arm up, reach it back behind you, lift heart, breathe in. Breathe into that space right in between your two shoulder blades, release. Inhale, release. One more time, breathing in. Exhale, softly, gently release. Excellent. Return back to the center. Next, I want you to turn sideways on your mat. Now I want you to extend your right leg straight out on your mat. We're going to do half shoelace here. So I want you to take the left knee, crisscross your left knee over this right knee. Bottom leg is straight, right leg is straight. This left knee is bent. You could do either side first. If you have a tight side that you wish to get over with first, please do so. Or if you want to do the easier side first, whatever you feel like, it's totally up to you. So feel how you flex this foot. And if you want a deeper stretch up the back chain of the straight leg, you can also flex this foot too. I want you to inhale, make sure you're equally resting across each half of your pelvis so you're not leaning one way more than the other. So your shoulders are directly over the hips. You're going to take hands down. Maybe you'll reach under the bottom knee as like a little cushion. You have a little pillow under there. Just to give it a little support. Send each sits bone reaching back behind you, stretching your low back apart. Maybe you'll hinge a little deeper right at the hip. Reach for the ankle or your foot. Flex this foot for a deeper stretch, and let's just stay here and breathe. Find your edge. Go to your wall. You don't want to push yourself extreme, so you're not doing 100%. You're going to a point where you still have room to go to. You feel it, but you're not forcing yourself. And let's just stay here and breathe. Let go of any tension, anything holding on, just let it go. If there's tightness in your muscles, breathe into that tightness so you can gently release the toxins out. Every time you exhale, release those toxins out. Keep hip hinging. Lengthen breastbone over thigh. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel your low back release, your hip, your side glute, the back of your upper thigh, the low back. Keep lengthening your spine. Inhale, exhale. And let's just relax into this pose. Really get the air into the lower lobes of the lungs by oxygenating fully. Breathe fully in through the nose. Expand ribs all directions. Out through your mouth. One more deep inhale here. And slowly rising up, head away from tailbone. We're going to uncross this leg. And I want you to gently just shake out both of your knees. And now we're going to crisscross opposite knee over the other. So we're going to grab our foot, place your knee directly over the bottom knee. Foot is flexed. You can flex your bottom leg too if you want to really increase the stretch all the way up the back chain of that leg. You'll get the soleus, that endurance muscle. If you're a marathon runner, endurance runner, you run a lot of miles, that muscle can get sore, that soleus. And then your gastrocnemius, we know that's for more power, like when you jump. But sometimes if you trail run, you gotta jump and land, to miss things that could be on the trail in your way. So flex that foot, take a deep inhale, making sure each half of your pelvis is equally weighted so it feels like you're not leaning too far into one hip or glute. Lifting heart to sky. We're going to take hands, maybe reach under the bottom knee for a little extra support if needed. And then we're going to slowly make our way to our edge, to that point. We can't push any further without really forcing it. We never force anything in Yin Yoga. So you get to that point, and then if you want to go a little deeper, reach for the shin, ankle, grab your toes, whatever feels right to you in this moment. Flex both feet, protecting your hip integrity. So this foot flexed here will protect that hip a little better. Keep lengthening breastbone over front of thighs. Settle into the pose. Just greet it with a smile. When you feel a give, go a little deeper. Keeping your spine reaching long. Breathe into any tightness that you may feel so you can release the tension, release the toxins, that lactic acid buildup. One more deep inhale here. And slowly lengthen head away from tailbone. We're going to rise up. I'm going to have you uncross. And then gently bend both legs in. Press your palms firmly against the mat. And just lift your heart a little bit. I want you to do a little gentle windshield wiper. From side to side. Little gentle windshield wiper. Excellent. All right, let's return to the center. And what I want you to do here, press your heels firmly against the mat. I want you to scoop your abdominals to support your back, engage your glutes, press palms, fingers wide, down under the armpits, and just lift your body straight up. Reverse plank and hold. Just feel chest open. Collarbones are wide. Stay here for another deep inhale. And gently let's release down. Excellent. All right, next what I want to do, we're going to go into our full shoelace now. So we're going to bend bottom knee. And then we're going to take our top knee, crisscross it over as you flex your feet. Sometimes if you feel uneven weight in your hips and pelvis, you can lift up, slide forward a little bit, crisscross your knees, and then sit back again, making sure those knees are comfortable. And then I'll just have you flex your feet. That helps to protect your hips and your knees. Integrity of the hips and the knees, and it's also energetically opening channels as well. So flex those feet. And then we're just going to take a deep inhale. And gently bring hands by sides. I want you to take a moment and just sit up as tall as you can, aligning your spine. And if you're super tight in the hips, you may feel that it's more comfortable staying right here. Just keeping the spine reaching long. And just breathe. So you gotta give, get some give without forcing the stretch. Breathing in and breathing out. Feel how the weight does start sinking deeper into those sits bones. You're rising up the spinal column through top of the head. Just giving your nervous system a chance to settle in. And once you feel like you have a little bit more of a release, if you want to stretch forward over the legs, you can. You could even put a yoga block or a pillow over the knee if you wanted to gently relax your forehead down on. If not, keep lifting your heart because you want to keep your spine long. You don't want to round your back. Let those hips release. If you're flexible enough, you could fold your palms, resting your head forward on the ground, or make two fists with your hands, resting your forehead on your fist. If you're flexible, it's your workout. Do what feels right for your body. Stay here and breathe. Take one more deep inhale and slowly elevate up. We're going to uncross this leg. Maybe do a little windshield wiper. Gently letting knees go side to side. Excellent. Okay, let's switch sides now. So next, we're going to take this right leg down. And we're going to take this left knee, crisscross over. I think I just did this side. Did I? Let me see. That's so wild how I can do that. Totally forget what I just did. Let me see. Right leg over left. Lifting up. Okay, we're going to do the right leg over the left, I think. And if I am doing the same side twice, I apologize. So check yourself out right now. See which side. That's wild. Let's see. Let me just feel it for a second again. I'm pretty sure it was that side, and that's my tighter side. So doing left down, right on top. If you need to, you can slide forward. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna sit back down, flex our feet. Okay. That other side was my tighter side, so it threw me for a second. Take a deep inhale. I want you to rise straight up. Really get your spine aligned. Flex your feet. Sinking down to the bottom of your pelvis. Rising up the spine. And we're just going to bring both hands down and stay here for a moment. Just settling in. I just heard an animal running outside, like something got on the roof or something again. That's weird. There's cats that go into my backyard, and I don't know if they're feral or what. Once you feel those hips release, we're going to take it a little deeper into the pose, rising up, making sure your feet are flexed, energetically opening those hips, protecting the hips, protecting the knees, lifting your heart up, breathing in, breathing out. If you do an intense cardio workout, those hips can get tight and sore. So we just want to regenerate the hips, the low back even. When you feel a give, go a little deeper. Keep spine reaching long. Could even bring forehead closer down to the mat, even on your knees if you wanted. See what feels right for you. Let's take one more deep inhale. And exhale, slowly rise up, lengthen spine up. We're gonna uncross, gently windshield wiper side to side, release your hips. All right. Now I'm gonna ask you to slide down to your mat. Maybe you'll use your core and just use your core, scoop in tight, roll down a little more, a little more, a little more. Keep it going, tighten your core, a little more till you're all the way down to the mat. Excellent. Next, I'm gonna ask you to do a set of bridges to decompress your low back, your spine. Your shoulders are straight in line above your hips. You want your legs hip width apart. Middle and knee joints are aligned over your second toes, making sure when you press down, you press through the middle area of your back between shoulder blades like a shelf, where you feel the width across here. And then I want you to press into your feet. Press your hip bones towards the sky and think of the energy lines, shoulders, hips, knees past the toes so you avoid going too high into the air, and just hold it here for a moment. And then I want you to slowly bring hips straight to mat. We're going to do that again. Tighten the core into your spine, scooping in. Use your glutes. Your chest is open. And lower down, your core scooping in tight, even on the way down. Exhale, scoop in. And slowly bring hips back to mat. And exhale, open chest, lengthen tailbone, lower straight to mat. And 5, squeeze your glutes, core is engaged, straight to mat. Weight in all 4 corners of your feet. 4, and lower straight down. 3, really scoop those abdominals into the spine, straight back to mat. 2 more times. Really stretch the hips to the sky. Feel the length in the front of your thighs. Lower straight back to mat. And last one, use those glutes. Press hips to sky. Stay here for another few seconds. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now this time, roll it down vertebra by vertebra. Stretching your spine long. Bone by bone. Gently hug knees into your chest. Maybe reach under the knees, rock side to side gently across your low back. And I'm going to have you do a recline butterfly. So we're going to bring the soles of our feet together. And I want you to have palms reaching to the sky. Feel openness across chest and shoulders. We're going to stretch inner thighs. It's a nice hip opener. It feels good to get those inner thighs. After shoelace, getting deep into the outside lateral hip. And just stay here and breathe. Just allow yourself to melt into your mat. Active recovery. Active rest. It's a workout, and you're healing your body from the inside out. Allowing gravity to gently press down against your inner thighs. Feel the chest rise, feel the ribs expand, feel the chest fall. When you breathe deeply, feel how the middle area, your thoracic spine, between your 2 shoulder blades, it makes deeper contact into your mat. Just let those legs relax. Two more deep inhales here. And one more deep inhale here. And exhale. Softly, gently release. Slowly, we're going to bring our knees together. I'm going to ask you to lift up your legs, and I want you to circle your knees away from each other and draw them back around and together. So we're going to do these little knee stirs as you scoop abdominal wall in towards your back. Stabilize pelvis. 2 more. Last one, give your hips a little massage as those femur bones go deeper down into the acetabulum, into those hip sockets. Scoop your core. 5. It's going to stabilize spine against the mat. 4. Scoop core. Feel low back on mat. 3, 2, and last one. Wonderful. So next, we're going to extend our legs into the air. And we're going to reach towards the outside pinky toe side of our feet. And we're going to go into this happy baby, Ananda Balasana. Just want to sink those femur bones a little bit deeper down into those hip sockets. Gently releasing. Allow your low back to just firmly fall deeper into your mat. Feel how your low back feels calm and it's releasing. Inner thighs, hips are releasing. Two more deep inhales. And one more time, breathing in, breathing out. And softly just bring legs together. Stretch to the sky, stretch behind your knees. 2 more. And one more time. Excellent. Just going to have you hold one leg and ever so slowly going to have you just stretch this other leg down, maybe peel up, maybe stay down, and just gently stretch apart for a moment. And then you're going to take this other leg up and extend this other leg down. Maybe you'll stay lifted for a moment, scooping core in. Maybe you'll take it down, just hover that leg for a second. Inhale, exhale, and then we're just gonna reach under the knees, nod our chin slightly. Inhale, and softly, gently roll your body up. And what I'd like to do next, I'm gonna have you flip over, and I wanna give you some space for your spine. So we're gonna come on over, and then I'm gonna have you fold your elbows in, and you're gonna drop elbows towards your ribs, pull your heart through the arms, and just slide your elbows in line under your shoulders. Gently just let both legs fall into the mat behind you. Your ankles are straight. And I want you to just stay here in your Sphinx pose. So let's just stay in Sphinx. Open heart, relax your shoulders down away from your ears. And take a few breaths here. Create some length and some space between each of your vertebrae and your spine. Trying to re-energize, renew, and heal our bodies from within. sure to tilt your chin slightly forward in front a little bit, just to open up the cervical spine, the vertebra in the neck. So you support your head and your neck. Think of golden white light surrounding your body. Golden light protection all around you, protecting you. One more deep inhale here. And softly, gently, we're just going to take it all the way down to our mat. Bend your arms, relax your forehead on the backs of your hands. Gently nod head side to side, releasing the sides of your neck. And maybe you'll wiggle pelvis, hips side to side. Release your spine. And then from here, I just gently want you to reach back. We're going to reach for our ankle and grab our foot. Feel how it opens your chest, your shoulder. Maybe you already have a stretch here in the front of your hip and your quad, your thigh. You can relax your forehead on back of hand. And you could either keep your leg bent like this, or you can lift slightly off the mat. Breathing in, just stretch your tailbone long away from you to protect your low back. Maybe you'll flex your foot and lift a little higher, depending on what feels right to you and your body. Keep knee in line with hip joint. And breathe. Just gently release the front of your hip and your quad. One more deep inhale here. And softly, gently release. Excellent. We're going to do the same thing on our other side. I want you to fold your knee in, reach for your ankle, and maybe just relax your forehead on the back of your hand. Just feel how it stretches the front of your hip and thigh. And then if you want to go deeper, tailbone long. And you can even tighten your core a little bit. You can lift that thigh away from the mat. Feeling the front of your hip, the front of your quad stretch. You can even flex your foot, lifting a little higher. Just protect your low back and keep your tailbone lengthening away from you. Take a couple inhales, exhale. You can even go back to the previous stretch. Do what feels right on your body. And inhale, exhale. Relax your shoulder away from the ear. One more deep inhale. Exhale, softly release. Gently rock hips side to side. Let that back stretch, release. And then I gently want to have you take your hands directly under the shoulders. Roll your shoulders down and back away from ears. Slowly press up to your hands and your knees. And we're going to take it back into a little rest pose where you're going to rest either on the tops of your feet or curl the toes under. I did a beach run yesterday, so instead of doing it this way, I'm going to stretch my feet a little extra by doing it this way. Pull heart forward and gently slide arms in front of you on the mat. Keep stretching your sits bones behind you as you gently pull heart forward on your mat. Maybe your forehead touches, maybe it doesn't. You could slide a yoga block under your forehead if you wanted. See how you feel. And relax. Keep letting your sits bones pull back behind your body. Maybe go up on the fingertips. Feel that stretch under the armpits even. In our Balasana rest pose. And gently bring your hands into prayer position, Anjali Mudra, bringing your thumbs to the nape of your neck, and then you're just going to have those palms come in, get a little deeper stretch across the upper mid-back and the shoulders. Breathing in, breathing out, feeling grateful for this time we took for ourselves. One more deep inhale here. Exhale softly, gently release. We're going to take our hands, slide them under our shoulders, gently rising up, lengthening head away from tailbone. And we're going to take it to thread the needle. We're going to come onto all fours. And I want you to do 3 rotations out. Inhale, your hips are squared to the mat. Exhale, 2 more, chest is open. Exhale, 1 more time, deep inhale. Now as you exhale, I want you to gently just reach under this arm. Relax the side of your head, neck, shoulder on your mat. Drop your shoulder away from your ear. You send your sits bones back behind you. Relax your bottom shoulder, and maybe this hand stays here under this shoulder. As long as the shoulder stays down, you can also slide your hand along the mat. And just breathe. Really sink those sits bones behind you. Feel that stretch even under the armpit, through that side line. Breathe into the space in between your 2 shoulder blades, mid-back. Breathing in, breathing out. Think of your tailbone even stretching long behind you. And 1 more inhale. Exhale softly, gently release. Take hand directly under your shoulder. And then we're going to take a deep inhale here. I want you to open heart to sky. Exhale, rotation. Inhale, open heart to sky. Exhale, rotation. 1 more time, open heart to sky. Your hips are squared to the mat. Now we're going to take this hand. We're going to reach under this arm. Relax this shoulder down away from your ear. And then we're going to relax this shoulder, side of head on mat. Sink your sits bones back. Either this hand rests in front of the shoulder. Maybe you'll slide this arm overhead. Sink into those sits bones. Pull them back. Breathe. Open up your spine. Feel space in between your 2 shoulder blades, mid-back. Feel your ribs expand laterally. deep inhale here. Exhale, softly, gently release. Slide hand under shoulder. Gently untwist spine. I'm going to ask you to do 5 cat-cows. Stretch head up. Relax your belly. Drop chin, drop tailbone. Scoop belly in. Inhale, lengthen apart. Relax your belly. Exhale, scoop in. Chin, tailbone down. And 3. Exhale, scoop in. And 2. Lengthen spine. Release. 1 more. And inhale and exhale. We're going to do a little melting heart, extended puppy pose. So keep your hips directly above your knees, and you're going to gently start to slide your torso forward to the mat. Maybe your forehead rests on the mat, maybe it doesn't. You could put a yoga block under forehead if necessary. And just stay here and breathe. Relax your shoulders down, away from ears. Send those sits bones reaching back behind you. Just pull your spine apart. Stretch your spine in oppositional lengthening energy. Feel that stretch across your upper mid-back, really pulling apart. Breathing in, breathing out. Just trying to achieve that lengthening effect. Lengthen, lengthen, drop that tailbone a little. Pulling apart. Inhaling and exhaling. And 1 more deep inhale here. And slowly just walk your hands in. And we're just going to crisscross our ankles. Pop, snap, crackle, pop. I sound like Rice Krispie treats going across my ankles like that. Gently shake out your knees. And we're just going to do 1 more reverse plank. Press into your mat. Breathing in, breathing out. Open shoulders, chest. Breathing in, breathing out. Gently release. And we're just going to do a caterpillar. Lengthen your spine. Hinge from the hip crease. Maybe reach under the knees. Maybe reach for your pinky toes. Just really lengthen apart. Breathing in, breathing out. Regenerating your body, your mind, and your spirit. Inhaling and exhaling. Spine is long. Create that space and length in your spine. Release your back. Release those hamstrings, back of thighs. Flex your feet if you want a deeper stretch in your calves. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathe into any tightness so you could get all the toxins to leave your muscles. Bring in those fresh, oxygenated blood flow into the area. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel how calming and relaxing it is to open the spine. While you're opening the back of the spine too. Inhale, exhale, And one more time. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Slowly rising up. Bend those knees in. Extend up a little bit. Lift heart to sky. Gently bring arms down. 2 more times. Lift your heart to sky. Gently bring arms down. And one more time. Breathing in. Exhale. Gently bring hands to heart. And we're going to come into a little Shavasana. Gently just roll yourself down to the mat. Extend the arms, extend the legs. Just relax your body into the mat so your body can take in everything what you just did for it. Just breathe. Feel how calm you are right now and how peaceful you feel, how your energy has shifted. Breathing in, breathing out. You could press pause if you need to stay here longer. If this is the only time you have to slow down and stop, you might want to press pause. Otherwise, we're going to start to wiggle our toes, wiggle our fingers, bringing our awareness fully back here to this physical body. And then just gently stretch your arms over your head. Feel your entire spine lengthen apart. And gently bend those knees in. We'll roll onto our side, taking a moment to prepare to press up. And gently just press to a seated position. And this concludes our Yin Yoga regenerative practice for active rest and recovery. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate you so much. Bring hands to heart. Thank you for being here. Peace. See you again soon. If you like my channel, please help me grow by subscribing, liking, or sharing. Metta blessings to you. Bye.